Welcome to practice, everyone. Just come down, knees raised, feet flat to the floor, and you might take a moment to tuck in your chin. Welcome your double chin. Just allow your spine to be long. And you might like to just roll the pelvic bone forward and back. Just notice spine raising as you roll it forward, and then notice the spine flattening down to the mat as you roll it back. So we all have a kind of neutral way that our spine tends to sit. So you might like to find where that is for your body. You might like to also walk the hands down towards the heels and just feel the shoulders come away from the ears. And just soften the shoulder blades, maybe rolling back down. All right, let's start in our breath. We'll bring our fingers to our lower belly, maybe the elbows a little wider. We'll start with our abdominal breath. As we breathe in through the nose, our belly rises. And as we sigh out through the nose or through the mouth, just feel the fingers drop down towards the spine. And you might just find a rhythm with your breath. Allow yourself to arrive into the practice. Drop an anchor to be here just for the next 40 minutes. What can I learn about myself today? What can I notice about my body? What might be the opportunity of this practice, of this day, moving forward? All right, let's start to bring a little bit of movement into the body. We'll take our arms down by the side. Maybe walk those fingers towards the heels. Press into the heels. We're going to take a breath in. And as we sigh out, roll the tailbone up, press through the feet, and you'll come up all the way. Take the tailbone as high as it will go. And then we'll inhale to roll the spine back down. And exhale, roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time, pressing through the shoulders, pressing through the hands and feet. Just find a rhythm with the breath. Sighing out as you raise the tailbone up. Let's add some arm movements into it. We'll take a breath in, take our arms overhead. And then tailbone comes down as we sigh out. We'll bring our arms back by the side as we take a breath in. And then sigh out, tailbone lifts again. So keep rotating arms and tailbone here. You might notice if your chin is arched up again, just tuck it back in, back of the head is heavy. Let's bring the arms back by the side. Sigh out. Tailbone rises still. Let's keep going. Let's take our right leg, press the toes up towards the ceiling. And then we sigh out, tailbone comes down. Take a breath in, right foot comes back down to the mat. And then we'll sigh out, raise again. Now left foot rising up. Sigh out as you drop down. Take a breath in, left foot comes down, pressing through the feet, curl the tailbone up. So alternate legs now. Press through the foot that stays on the ground. See if you can keep your balance from side to side. One more time each side. And we'll take the feet down. Let's draw the knees into the chest. You might like to just wrap the hands around, roll from side to side. Maybe take one hand in a knee and just open through the hips a little wider. And let's reach in between the legs. You might take a hold of your shins or your feet, draw the knees in. Keep the tailbone heavy if you can. We're looking for strong sensation in our thighs and our hips. And when you're ready, let's roll onto the side of the body. We'll draw the knees up towards the chest, arms extend in front of the body, stack the palms one on top of the other, and just check that your hips, your knees, your ankles are all stacked. Take a big breath in. As we sigh out, open through the arms, just gently twisting. Lower body stays heavy, just opening and twisting the spine. Inhale, big breath, bring the palms back together. And sigh out, open out. And you might like to start turning the neck and looking towards the hand, only if there's no tension there. So let your body slowly fold open. All right, let's bring the hands back together. And this time we're going to take the lower hand a bit higher so it's pointing above the head. And you might like to rest your head on that arm. Bring the hands back together. And then we're going to open through the shoulders. Take a big wide circle. You might like to turn the palm to move in the direction that the arm is going. Keep the head heavy here. It's tempting to lift the neck, but try and keep your head heavy. Just all the sensation through those muscles connected to the shoulder. Shoulder has 17 different muscles. Connected to the joint. And when you're ready, switch the direction, come back the other way. Keeping the arm heavy. Just opening to whatever range of movement you have. And just notice whether your lower body is moving, whether you're bringing any tension into the spine. Ideally here, lower body is heavy and just the arm is moving. One more. Let's take our hands under the body. We're going to press ourselves up. And we'll come up to kneel. Let's keep our right hand down on the ground. We're going to take left arm, big breath in, and then just open out through the side body. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up, big breath in, and open out. One more each side. And let's come down onto our other side. Knees high up to the chest, arms in front again. Take a breath, let your head be heavy. As we sigh out, open out through the chest. Next time the hands come back together, we'll take that lower arm under the head, lift the arm up high, draw the knees into the chest again. Keep the hips, the knees, the ankles stacked. We'll bring the arms together. Lower body stays heavy. Take that big arm circle whenever you're ready. Head stays heavy. You might find this side has a different range of motion to the other. Just notice it. And switch directions whenever you're ready. One more circle. And we'll roll back onto the spine. And this time we're going to take our arms out to the, or our legs out to the edge of the mat. So just take them out a little wider than hip width. Arms are wide and heavy. Let's take a breath in. And we'll drop the knees down to one side. Keep the shoulders heavy if you can. Inhale, lift the knees up. And exhale, take them down to the other side. And just keeping on moving from side to side. Shoulders stay heavy the whole way. You might like to just bring a bit of attention to your jaw and teeth and cheeks. Just make sure you're not holding your breath or clenching while you move from side to side. And we'll bring the knees back into the chest. Keep the arms wide. And we'll take another breath in. This time we'll keep the knees together as we drop them down to the side. Shoulders stay heavy. Inhale back to the center. Sigh out as you take them to the other side. The knees might not come all the way down to the ground. Just move within your own range of movement. And again, just scan through the face, the head, neck, and shoulders. See if you can keep this part of the body heavy, soft, relaxed. So all the movement happens through the lumbar spine. Take a break whenever you need to. And we're going to wrap our knees into the chest, wrap the arms around, maybe a wobble from side to side. Now you can either take a break here or you might like to join me in an energizing supine star jump. Take a breath in, exhale, stretch out every direction. Inhale, wrap everything around. Sigh it out. Inhale. Let it go. Two more. And we'll just drop the legs down. Take a little rest. You might like to wobble from side to side. All right, we'll take our feet flat to the floor again, knees raised. We're going to do our hundreds now. We'll do them in a few different positions. So we'll start just by activating our core muscles. So you might like to take a cough or blow just to isolate the muscles. As you blow, feel them switch on. Come back to the breath. Keep the muscles engaged as you're breathing. Just get to know that feeling. Core muscles switched on, but breathing with ease, no tension in the body. When you're ready, let's slowly float up head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to extend our arms so fingers are reaching towards the heels. And we'll just start slowly moving our arms, stiff arms up and down. This is the very first exercise in Joseph Pilates' Contrology sequence. You might like to breathe for 10 pulses and then sigh out for 10. And I think this exercise is just about showing us how to keep those core abdominal muscles engaged while we breathe with ease, teaching our body to support our movement, to bring ease to the spine. Let your head be heavy even though it's raised, and notice if you have any tension in your neck or your jaw. Whenever you need to come down, of course, listen to your body. This is called hundreds. I think you're meant to count, but I can never be bothered counting. But if you like to count, please count. And drop down whenever you need a little rest. Take it down. Just notice how the body feels. Take a few breaths. This time we're going to lift our knees up. Press through the tailbone. Draw the knees together, draw the feet together. And we'll slowly raise our head, neck, and shoulders. Have a sense of those core muscles switching on. They'll switch on to support this movement. And when you're ready, start pulsing again. Inhaling for 10. Exhaling for 10. Inhaling for 10. Exhaling. Keep those feet together, knees drawing in. One more breath in and out. And then we'll give ourselves a well-deserved break. You might like to just rock the knees out to the side. This time we're going to step it up just a little bit. You can keep your feet on the ground if you like, but if you'd like to join me, this time we're going to take our legs straight out and raise, a little bit more challenging. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders and start pulsing. Keep pressing down through the tailbone. If this is too easy, if you're just feeling like you're on a beach vacation right now, just take the legs a little lower. Head stays heavy. And when you're ready, take a rest. Rock a little from side to side. Nice work, everyone. All right. Let's extend our whole body long. And we're going to take our arms overhead. Allow everything to be heavy. Sigh it out. Let's reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Press through the heels as you slowly take a breath, lifting up, peel the spine up. Now you might get stuck here. If you do, you might reach down and take a little, give yourself a little hand reaching up. Once we come up to sit, take another breath. Feel crown of the head reaching high. And we'll sigh out. Let the body be heavy, upper body heavy. Take a breath in, grow tall again. Arms reach in front. We're going to curl that spine into the C curve. Just slowly come down. Take your time. Sighing out as the arms come back overhead. Just give yourself a moment here to let everything go. And then we take another breath, reach high. Peeling our body up, peeling the spine up, reach it up. Find those sit bones, grow tall again, reach up and sigh out. Head is heavy. One more time. Crown of the head lifts up, slowly curl the spine. Take your time, controlling the movement down. And extend the arms back over the body. All right, we're going to draw the knees into the chest and just take a little rock and roll. Now you might like to just roll until your chin is tucked in. Don't be looking side to side. And then the use of momentum to massage the spine, roll forward and back. Keep the knees tucked in. Keep the chin tucked into the chest as you roll back. And we're going to come back up onto our side. Just take one hand down to the ground, stack the shoulder over that hand. In fact, we might come down all the way onto our elbows. And just check shoulder is directly over the elbow. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, let's lift a knee up. Keeping our ankles, our hips stacked. Inhale back together. Exhale, lift up. And just find a rhythm with your breath. So now we're using our glute muscles. If you'd like to, you might like to start lifting the foot up as well. Just slightly changing the movement into a different part of our glute. Sighing out as we lift up. Inhaling as we draw the legs together. One more time. And let's prop ourselves up. We'll come onto one knee. Extend one leg out. You might like to bring your hand to your hip. And we'll take a breath in. As we sigh out, lift that foot up. Just as high as you can. Inhale to bring it back down. Exhale, sigh, lift it up. You might like to point the toes as you lift. Let's drop that leg down. We're going to take that hand all the way over, opening up the side body. And then inhale, take it back down to the ground and take the other arm over. Keep moving between these two. One more time. And we'll come back up to the center, and then we're just going to come straight down to the other side. Extend the leg out. Right, bring the hand to the hip. Roll the leg up. Inhale, drop it back down. Side out, maybe pointing the toes again. One more time. We'll come up and reach that arm over. And then just find a rhythm moving between the two, opening the side body each time. One more time. And this time we'll come down onto our elbow on the opposite side. Stack the hips, stack the knees, stack the feet. When you're ready, take a breath in. Sigh it out, open up the knees. We just want to open as far as we can before we start to roll back onto the spine. Teaching all the muscles that support our spine to activate. Invite ease and calm into our body through all our movements throughout the day. You might like to start lifting up the foot. Two more times. And this time we're going to roll onto our bellies. Keep the elbows under the shoulders. Draw the legs together. And then we're going to come down all the way. Cactus the arms out wide. Let's bring right hand under the armpit. We're going to take our foot across and over the body. Maybe we look up and search for that opposite knee. Inhale back to the center. And we switch our left hand under the armpit, press ourselves. Maybe looking back, tap the toes onto the ground. And just find your own rhythm here. If there's any pressure in your neck, keep the head low by just tapping our feet on the ground. One more each side. And let's bring the hands under or by the side of the body. Just let yourself be heavy, maybe rocking from side to side. Let's take our hands under the armpits. We're going to take a breath in. As we sigh out, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Keep the elbows close to the body. And then inhale, come back down. Keep the legs together, feet together. Sighing out as you rise up. And letting it go. Elbows close to the body. You might like to keep your neck long, shoulders rolling down towards the hips. One more time. And let's come down all the way. Shake it out. We're going to take our arms above the head. So just lying on our belly, and if you feel up for it, lift the head up. We're going to swim, alternating arms and legs. Press the belly into the mat. And when you're ready, just let it go. Draw that feet in towards the tailbone. You might like to reach around, grab a hold of the outside of the feet, draw them in, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. And let it go. One more time, lifting. And letting go. Let's extend our right arm heavy to the mat, palm down. Left hand under the armpit. We're just going to roll the body onto the side. Stack the hips again, the feet again. Make sure you're not holding your neck up or there's any tension in your jaw or cheeks. Take a few breaths here. the belly. Extend the left arm out. Right hand comes under the armpit. Roll the body onto the side. Let's roll back onto the belly. We're going to lift our tailbone up. Walk the hands forward. Keep the tailbone high. We'll drop our head down into a puppy pose. And then walk the hands back towards the body. We'll sweep them behind and be in child's pose. Just let your whole body be heavy. Maybe feeling the belly press into the thighs as you breathe in. What else can I soften? What else can I relax towards the earth? Let's bring the hands back under the shoulders. Press ourselves up. We're going to extend our legs in front of the body. Press the heels into the mat. Take the arms wide. Big breath in. As we sigh out, reach forward outside the opposite foot. Inhale to come back up tall. Exhale, reach. Inhale to come up. Maybe your hands don't reach anywhere near your feet. That's okay. Just twisting the spine. One more time. And we'll draw the feet together. Wrap the hands around the toes. You might like to just rock from side to side. And we'll just come back to comfortable seated position. Bring our palms together. As always, at the end of every practice, take a moment. Just notice how you feel. Notice the energy in your own body. Maybe acknowledging the effort today. Maybe just coming to the mat. Gratitude to ourselves for prioritizing practice in our day. Let's bring our palms together, create some heat. And we'll bow to each other.